Mina has been trying to find the husband for a few years now. She's been to college, she tried the workplace, she just doesn't believe that good Muslim men exist anymore. She had hopes with this guy for a little bit, but he wasn't really serious. He wanted to just get to know her longer and almost test the waters before taking it any further. Mina's tired of this nonsense. She's losing hope and she's almost on the verge of falling for this modern crap, thinking that instead of believing that Allah will put that man that I deserve, that it's the perfect ideal Muslim man in my life, let me almost become him instead.
How dare
Let me
you?
become a masculine force in the corporate ladder. And along the way, God forbid, we pray that she doesn't lose her Muslim values. She doesn't free mix. She doesn't involve herself with other men and then fall into sin. Then you have Khadija. See, Khadija doesn't fall for these things. Khadija understands the 5 red flags in modern Muslim men today. So she doesn't even entertain remotely the slightest bit of subpar Muslim man behavior in 2024. Khadija's on point with that. Inshallah, she has sabr in Allah and has a right mindset to find that husband in 2024. Without further ado, let's go right into the first one. Khadija understands that the first biggest red flag in modern Muslim men today is a man that doesn't want to take you seriously from the jump or is just unclear about his intentions, wants to test the waters, wants to take you out on a test drive, wants to, God forbid, even be in a relationship with you for a little bit before he pursues it further with your wali. This is the sign of a man that's either A, trying to waste time, 2, hook up, or 3, a combination of the 2 reasons I just listed out. Either way, this should be screaming red flag because as Muslims, we know that we have to go to a woman, ask her or tell her that I have the intention of marrying you. If you're interested in getting to know me further, let's talk to your father. Let me talk to your father. Let me get expressed approval to get to know you for the intention of marriage. And we don't waste time like that. Number 2 is a man that doesn't pray. It shouldn't be something that I even need to explicate, but this is a Muslim thing, period. We got to be praying. It's literally the most important act of worship that we have to be doing. Obviously not considering the Shahada itself. If he's not praying and isn't right with his affairs with Allah, what makes you think he's going to respect you and take you seriously if he can't even take himself seriously, let alone take Allah seriously? A man that is praying is a man that takes himself and his deen seriously. He fears Allah and he will keep you in check and he will keep the family in check, inshallah. Number 3 is going to be a man that doesn't have ghaira. Obviously, we're going to make a video, if I haven't already posted already, on ghaira itself. But if he doesn't have protective jealousy, something that the Prophet ﷺ mentioned, that ad-dayuth are the men that don't have this ghaira, this protective jealousy. They don't mind seeing sin take place in their family. They don't mind their wife having male friends, going out with non-mahrams and chilling with them. They don't mind, obviously, their women folk falling into adultery and fornication, but not only that, the means that lead up to that. The men that don't fear this and don't have this, they have very serious consequences. And the man that doesn't fear this is a red flag. He's not going to be protecting you. And to go back to the hadith, the Prophet ﷺ mentioned that there will be 3 that will never see Jannah, and one of those are ad-dayuth. So it is a very serious thing. Now, this doesn't mean he's going to be a control freak, but he has to exercise boundaries and restrain and almost be very protective over you to the point where you feel that he's doing it out of good place. He cares and loves you and he has ghaira and he's not afraid to express that. Number 4 is going to be he is not on self-improvement. He does not know FaiyadFit and doesn't want to work with him one-on-one and really level up his self-improvement. He doesn't care about his health. He thinks that fitness and Islam are 2 different things, or leveling up financially and being enlightened spiritually are 2 different things. He forgets that Allah has put us in the dunya for a reason, to be tested and trialed and to really level up as a Muslim man before the akhirah, inshallah. This could be a man that doesn't take himself seriously. This is not some body shaming hit piece, but just understand that if he doesn't take his fitness seriously, if he's out of shape or he's lazy, those sub-communicate a lack of dedication, discipline, integrity, and just overall seriousness as a man. You don't want a man that's soft and weak and effeminate. And this doesn't mean he has to be a millionaire, but he has to be having a game plan for wanting to escape the matrix, wanting to level up, wanting to do better. And if he doesn't, then seriously do yourself a favor and move on. And this brings you to my last, 5th and final point, which is going to be bad manners, bad adab, akhlaq. He has bad character. He's ill-mannered. He doesn't have emotional intelligence or social intelligence or moral intelligence. He's just a little bit out of place, or he's a creep. I'm not saying that he can't be a good Muslim, but if you have to pick between one that has these traits and one that doesn't, go with the one that has these traits with all other variables being the same. With this being said, if you made it this far, Smash that like button, inshallah. Subscribe. The Muslims need this. And inshallah, see you in the next video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.